Hey, this is my audience. This is my brother Bobby, my friend Freddie, and my mother Beverly. Okay, today's topic is going to be on the credibility of psychologists, counselors, psychiatrists, and all the like. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because it's not talked about much. Anybody can be a psychologist as long as you go to school, you study, and you get your paper credentials. But as I've learned, there's a lot more to it than just paper credentials. It's credibility in the view of a patient. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story that I've learned about 15 years ago. I went to a psychiatrist, and my problem was the weight. I've dealt with the weight issue my entire life. And I thought that it was something that I was self-sabotaging or some psychological reason why I couldn't lose the weight, and this was my problem. So I signed up for the psychiatrist. I had good health insurance, life was okay, I was doing good. And I went to the psychiatrist, sat in the waiting room for 45 minutes in anticipation, thinking finally this person is going to fix me. You know what I mean? The problem that I couldn't fix all my life, she's going to fix me. It's going to be fantastic. And after about 45 minutes, I hear both the chairs pull out, so I know they're done, their session is over. I see the patient come out first. She has tears going down her eyes and a smile on her face. And this is like, okay, she's happy, and now she's happy. She was sad before, now she's happy. So now she fixed her, she's going to fix me too. And then 2 seconds later, I see my psychiatrist that I'm going to for a weight problem. And it takes her about 2 or 3 seconds for me to see all of her, which was about 400 pounds. And my heart dropped because I thought, she's not going to be able to fix me. What am I going to do? Now I have to come up with some other reason why I'm here. I have to dredge up old stuff maybe because life was okay. This was the only problem that was bothering me. So I get in, as I'm walking behind her, I'm thinking, what do I say? What problems do I have? This is the only thing that I'm coming for, that's it. So in my eyes at that moment, her credibility was shot with me as her patient because I'm coming to her for something she can't handle herself. And here it is 15 years later, and God instructs me to go to school and take psychology because I have issues of my own. And believe me, it's been great. I've learned so much. And the psychology, the point that I've learned, the lesson that I learned 15 years ago, is also about myself. In order for me to have credibility for someone that wants to come to me for the same reason, because I'm sure I'm not the only one out there that believes that something like that might be. So I have to have credibility in myself, in my body, my mind, and my spirit. And God values the human being as body, mind, and spirit. We are a total package. Everything has to be in tune with what God wants in order for us to be credible as psychologists and counselors. And, okay, we have a study done by Jane Wardle. She's from the Psychology of Health, and they're putting more emphasis now on genetics and why we gain weight and behavioral changes. So the two, the physicality and the general health of it is coming together in psychology. So they're making more strides in this area. Because it does affect people, and it does damage, your mind. You can't live if you're not happy within yourself. And my other main point would be your spirituality. I mean, whatever goes into your body and into your mind, into your spirit, is what your package is. So you have to take mindful thought of what goes into everything. I have a little PowerPoint presentation here that I want to show you, and this is the benefits of a career in psychology. Now, this presentation demonstrates the credibility not only on paper, but in the physicality, mentality, and spirituality of the psychologist. This guy here, he takes care of his body. If you want to know how to take care of your body, who are you going to go to, him or me? Let's face it. The mind here, this guy is a constant work. You're constantly renewing your mind so that you can help other people. It's a constant pattern. This spirit, your spirit has to be free. You have to be free in order to help other people. Here is the other part. The body should not be overfed or underfed, because whatever the bad things go in, bad things come out. And it affects us in all three ways. This guy seems like he doesn't know what to think because he's got so much stuff going on. And this spirit right here looks like he wants to get out of that body. You know what I mean? So, basically, what I'm saying today is that credibility is not just about the paper credentials. It's about your whole being. When someone comes to see you as a psychologist, as a counselor, they want to know that you have conquered the problem that they're trying to conquer. Otherwise, you have lost all your credibility. You have none. With Miss Nancy, when I looked at her, I thought, all right, I'm done. Because this woman cannot help me. She can't help herself. And I, for one, do not want anyone to look at me like that ever. Because I want to be able to be credible, you know what I mean, in God's eyes and in somebody that I'm trying to help. I want to be credible. So that's what our point is today. It's about the credibility of the psychologist. And I thank you so much for coming. And I hope you take this into consideration on your path to becoming a counselor, psychologist, psychiatrist. And thank you very much. I appreciate your time.